The first baseman, Jose Abreu.
So 2 out, nobody on, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. 1-1, here it comes. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And he fouls this one off. Just underway in Baltimore. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
It's taken on the inside corner. Strike 3. Down in order go the White Sox. And now the O's will get their first crack at it. No score. Dylan Cease, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
And now in the box, Cedric Mullins. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matty, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. He hit over 400 last month. Watching him, it seemed like everything clicked. I want to see if he can carry through this month as well.
Into the box, Ramon Urias. All even now, 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
To the plate now, Trey Mancini. Hit on the ground to third. Locata has it. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. Second inning upcoming from Baltimore with no score. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gavin Sheets. He'll get us started in the top of the second. The 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And fellas, when you take a look at the numbers on this guy, this starting pitcher has a low ERA, a low strikeout rate. And what that means to me, obviously he has an amazing rapport with his catcher, working all quadrants, east, west, north, south. But it also means that his defense does some serious nice cleaning for him. Watch for that one.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 9 on the year. As the White Sox are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
At the plate, Brian Goodwin. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Into the box now, Zach Collins. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that one is gone! A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Fourth home run for him on the season. And the Sox will move out in front now, 3-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Standing in now, Adam Engel. Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. Severino finds it, makes the throw to first, 2 down.
Batting done. The second baseman, Leori.
Up next for Chicago, Leori Garcia. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. 3 runs already home here. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the White Sox 3 and the Orioles nothing. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Austin Hayes.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Here now the 2-2. Cease tossed a little over 85 innings so far, and in that time he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category. High and deep down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
In now, Pedro Severino. Oh, that grounder caught him. And he is in there. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher. And that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Ready now for Baltimore, Anthony Santander. And their runners at the corners now. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And this is in the dirt here as it bounces a few feet away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Hit out towards second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, D'Lo. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up. Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And, guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
And it's fouled away. Another payoff pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
In now for the O's, Ryan Mountcastle trying here to plate the tying run from second. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. To challenge him now, here's the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Engel has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. An absolute dime to the plate for the final out. Certainly worth another look. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Top of the third set to get underway, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Tim Anderson. The 2-1. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Stepping in now, Yohan Moncada. And that one yanked just foul. Third inning here, 3-1 our score. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Into the box, Jose Abreu. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch-out, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the White Sox, and the lead remains 3-1.
La vida me bendijo porque me mero. Soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Aquí arriba no llego. Welcome back. As the Orioles look to get the offense going here in the third, this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. The player told me to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground, reined in, and that's the first out.
Up next for the Orioles, the second baseman, Ramon.
Next up, Ramon Urias struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Ramon Urias becomes out number 2 this inning. 1-1. Here's a fastball that misses. Two balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Vaughn finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Gavin Sheets. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's 1 away. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. 1 out, base is empty. And up to the plate next is Andrew Vaughn.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner. Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo shot down the line in left, his 2nd home run of the game, and the White Sox will move out in front 4-1.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
At the plate, Brian Goodwin. Into the corner and slicing foul. Fouled away. Try again, 1-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home runs. A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 5 on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
That one just kept going and going. You won't see many long balls hit farther than that this season, and as Showtrack tells us, it carried a projected 460 feet. That's big boy territory.
Into the box now, Zach Collins. 1-2 to the White Sox catcher. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And as you see, they're 2 away from the bottom spot in that category. 13th best, if you will, in the AL. Next to hit, Adam Engel. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 5 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Slow roller down the third baseline. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, D'Lo. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Standing in now, Leury Garcia. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. Engel, the runner at first with 2 gone. Runners on the move for second. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Now a hot shot here that'll be caught behind the runner at first. Pretty much right in the glove that time, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The White Sox lead this one 5-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Austin Hayes. One. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Fouled off. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. As a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
So now to the plate, Pedro Severino. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Up next for the Orioles.
So next to hit is Anthony Santander. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. 5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2.
He's one pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And this is a foul ball. Boy, that was awfully close. And now let's hold on a second here. It looks like the umpires are going to converge, and there may be some question as to whether or not that was really a foul ball. You can see him pointing down the right field line, and I would not be a bit surprised if they decide to go inside to have a look at this, and indeed they will do that. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling, and it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time, but if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're down here 5-1. Dylan Tate, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 55, Dylan.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He went down on strikes last time up. Skied into straightaway right. Santander will wait on it, and he's got it for the first out. There's a look at the final line for the Orioles starter. Not the day he was hoping for when he took the mound.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
Here now the 2-2. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Stepping in now, Jose Abreu. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. It's a solo home run for Jose Abreu. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Another 1-2 delivery. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. White Sox able to add on thanks to the solo home run. Halfway home now from Baltimore. It's the White Sox 6 and the Orioles 1.
Haters gonna be part-time loving. Putting up some all-time numbers. Hang the banner, they ain't catching up at all, I promise.
Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now to the plate, Kelvin Gutierrez flew out last time up. Into the windup, here's the 2-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded by Abreu, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, number 24.
Next will be the designated hitter, DJ Stewart. Worked a walk his first time up. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. Here comes the 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Mountcastle.
To the plate now, Ryan Mountcastle. Hit the other way out toward right field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail 6-1. Andrew Vaughn stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there. He's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
At the plate, Brian Goodwin. Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Zach Collins.
Ready now for the White Sox, Zach Collins. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Ready with another 2-2. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
The right fielder, number 15, Adam Engel. In
now, Adam Engel. Now a flare out to left center. Here comes Hayes. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. White Sox lead one. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Into the box now, Cedric Mullins. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And there's one down now.
I love the fact there was no panic at second base right there. He had plenty of time. He knew his runner. There might have been a little fumble with the exchange, but plenty of time to get the guy out first.
So now to the plate, Ramon Urias. 2-1.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
One run on 3 hits and no errors for the Orioles so far. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll get in there at third as he just misses a home run but settles for the triple.
You've got to like the effort there from the right fielder. He gets chase and leaps but just can't bring it down. Excellent backup from the center fielder, though, coming to help out. If he doesn't, that might have been an inside to Parker.
Standing in now, Trey Mancini. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Austin Hayes. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the setback.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game. Just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Waiting on it is Goodwin, and he makes the play to end the inning. Orioles lead 1. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Leury Garcia. 1-1. Hit Weekly back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tim Anderson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. The 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, It's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
1-1. Strike two, swinging.
1 and 2.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
2 out, nobody on. Moncada swings, and it's hit very well to right. Way out of here as it bangs off the gate. A solo home run for Yoan Moncada. 6th home run on the season for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Guys, you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Matty, this is crazy. Dan, what does the pitching coach say at this point?
Right now, D-Roll, only thing he can't say is pick up that bullpen phone and look for reinforcements, because this has gotten really ugly, and this is a nightmare for a pitching coach.
Tyler Wells comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Hit to short. He's got it. Over to first, and that retires the side. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Get up and stretch. It's the White Sox 7 and the Orioles 1.
Got a call for it if you got it. Going live, good it is show. Pick up the pay. 2 seam ain't enough. 4 tie team is up.
Number 61 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. Last half of the 7th here, and next to hit is the catcher, Pedro Severino. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder
Anthony Santander, the next to bat. The 3-2 pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up is Goodwin. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And it's a 7-2 game now.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
To the plate now, Kelvin Gutierrez. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
At the plate, DJ Stewart. Hit sharply on the ground. Anderson picks it up. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's now a 7-2 ball game. Striding forward now is the DH, Gavin Sheets. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. The 1-2. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike three. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Lo, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
One out, nobody on. At the plate now, Andrew Vaughn. Fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Into the box now, Brian Goodwin. Loud contact there, but it's well foul.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Here comes the 1-2. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Severino has it, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. They're on top 7-2. Michael Kopech is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 34, Michael Kopech.
Digging in will be Ryan Mountcastle. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Here now the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. A bouncer to the left side. And that's the first out.
The bat, number 31.
Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Cedric Mullins. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. And he popped him up, and no one will get this one. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Next to stand in is Ramon Urias, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Now at the plate, Zach Collins singled last time up. The 1-2 pitch. High and deep to right center. Santander looks up. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. His 2nd of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. So batting practice continues here today as they notch their 7th home run of the game.
Oh, Matty V, this has turned into a lopsided one here. How about this, D-Row? 7th home run of this game alone.
This is crazy. They knew coming in they had the lineup to do damage, but this is getting absolutely out of hand right now. This guy is missing over the heart of the plate. This trend could continue.
Oh, and now this ball's in the air to deep right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Digging hard. He's headed for third. Throw won't get him. The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, Matt, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball gets to the outfield, and that time he wanted 3.
Stepping in now, Leury Garcia runs up and gets this one down, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. Throw will get him at first for out number 1, but on the play, another run will come in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Tim Anderson, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
Wow, all I know is these guys don't need any more help to get on base. Believe it or not, that's the first walk they've gotten. They've done all their damage the hard way. See if they can add to it here.
Next to dig in, Yohan Moncada. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Jake Berger will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Jake Berger.
Anderson, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Hot shot on the ground is short. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
And this was set up perfectly for him to start the double play. He's in ideal position, and then I think he got a little bit ahead of himself. You know that old saying, be quick but don't hurry? Well, I think that was demonstrated right here.
Sean Anderson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. So now to the plate, Jose Abreu, and he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, designated hitter, Gavin.
So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Gavin Sheets. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Urias ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 25, Andrew Vaughn.
Now to the plate, here is Andrew Vaughn. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Just got a piece of that one, perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. Part of the order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. The White Sox lead it 9-2. Jake Berger remains in the game playing third after entering the game as a pinch hitter in the previous half inning. So here's Trey Mancini starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Trey Mancini is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. To the plate now, Austin Hayes. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
Bases are empty, one man out. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field.
On the run is Goodwin.
He gets there, and that's the second out.
The catcher, number 28, Pedro Severino.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with two men out. Baltimore down to their final strike. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the White Sox will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The Chicago White Sox took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Dylan Cease earns his 8th victory of the season. Spencer Watkins was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.